What's up, y'all? It's Daily Destiny, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. What y'all think about me doing that every time I come back for another video? Because I kind of like that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know how people be doing stuff every time they come back to their video and then the audience learn it? I think I might do that for my channel. We're going to test it out and see. But yeah, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is yet another story time. Y'all see the title. I went out on a horrible date, and my friend loved this story, y'all. She been begging me to tell this story on my channel for months, but I didn't really want to tell it because I felt like it was a little bit embarrassing that this happened to me. But whatever, y'all. Today I'm gonna tell the story. Before I get into it, if you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey boo. If you are new here to my channel and this is your first time seeing me, my name is Destiny. I am a dental assistant. I used to make a lot of dental videos. However, right now I'm just transitioning my channel and making a lot of story times because that's what I want to do, and I don't really want to film videos about work like that anymore unless that's what I choose to do. But today's video is going to be a story time about one of the worst dates ever. This video, this particular story is number one at the top of the list. I got a close second. I'm gonna tell y'all that story maybe another time, but today is the number one worst date in America. So if you want to know what happened, please don't laugh at me. But if you don't want to know what happened to me when I went out on the worst date in the world, then keep on watching. So this story takes place last year, y'all. Early last year. I want to say probably at the beginning of the summer. It was hot outside when this story took place. So if you've been on my channel for a while or since I started, then you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm gonna tell you now. I was married for 3.5 years and I recently got divorced. Our divorce was finalized last year. So I've been doing my thing and dating and, you know, living my life. How Destiny got her groove back. Period. So I have a horrible dating life, for real, in real life. And I decided to try out some dating apps. Now, I've been on Tinder in the past before, so I am aware of Tinder. I know about Tinder. But this time, y'all, I decided to try out an app that I had seen advertised on Facebook. And it is called Black BLK. I guess it's an app where Black people can go on and, you know, connect and meet. It's kind of like a Black Tinder or whatever. So I decided to try out that application and see if it'll work for me. So the second worst date that I went on, that I said I was going to tell y'all about, I also met him on this app. So I just stayed away from this app after this whole mishap with these two dates, y'all. For reasons y'all gonna see why. But I decided to go on to Black to try it out, to try my luck on a dating app to see if it could work for me, because I be seeing them commercials coming on the little TV or whatever where people be talking about they met on eHarmony and all of that stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe I need to try it out because, baby, honey, my dating life is just... So I said, you know what, let me, you know, make me a little profile on the dating app, you know, log on that, put up a couple of pictures, you know, a couple of flicks, couple of looks, you know, all of that or whatever on my profile or whatever, you know, looking for some matches. So I ended up matching with this guy. We gonna call him Broke because that's what he was, and you gonna see why. So we gonna call him Broke for the purpose of this video. So Broke and I matched each other where we swiped right on each other's pictures. So we winded up matching up, and he sent me a message like, hey, what's up? You know, whatever. We talked for a couple messages on the app, and then we decided to exchange phone numbers. So we did. We exchanged numbers or whatever. I gave Broke my number. I'm like, hit me up or whatever, because I don't really be on here like that. So, you know, if you want to communicate with me a little bit more, you gotta text me or whatever. So I gave him my number or whatever. He hit me up. You know, we talked for maybe about a week or whatever. He asked me if I wanted to go out on a date. I'm like, sure, you know, whatever. Obviously, I'm on a dating app. I'm looking for a date. That's why I'm on here. It's a dating app. So when he asked me to go on a date, I said, sure, let's go on a date. So Broke was like, hey, do you mind coming to pick me up or whatever? And we can take your car. I'll pay for everything, but you know, you could drive. I don't mind that because I feel like that is a fair deal sometimes. If a man, you know, if he cool with driving, that's cool too. But if you want me to drive and you gonna pay for everything, then hey, Big Desk got her own car, so you know, whatever. I don't mind driving. So he asked me to pick him up, which I didn't find to be a red flag or whatever. I should have listened to the red flags, y'all. Should have. What was I thinking? So he gave me his address and said, come pick me up. We're going to go out on this day at this time. Come and pick me up. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know, all right. So red flag number one. Red flag number one. When I pulled up to pick him up, followed the address, followed the GPS or whatever. Siri done told me where to go and all of that stuff. I'm following, listening. I pull up to pick him up, y'all. Guess where I picked him up from? The motel. That was red flag number one. He was living at the motel or whatever. I didn't know that, but he came out with a bag. Why you got a bag with you, sir? And this our first date, and you done came out with a bag. Where you going with that bag? What's in that bag? What's in the bag? What you need the bag for? No. So he came out with a bag. Okay, whatever. I don't care if you got a bag because you ain't staying here. Or so I thought. We gonna get into it. Comes out with a bag, whatever. He gets in the car. He like, hey, we decided to make our date a kind of like a day thing where we was gonna do multiple things in one day. So we started in the daytime. So I picked him up maybe at about like 1 o'clock. And hold on, y'all, 1 second. Sorry, y'all. My sister came over, so I had to open the door for her. What was I saying? So I Broke up around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. So I pick him up. He like, let's go to Olive Garden and get something to eat. Let's start there. So he like, I'ma pay for everything, whatever. He like, call your order in and we gonna order it over the phone or whatever. So I call the order in. He like, here go my card number, blah, blah, blah. We get the Olive Garden, everything cool, whatever. So next, we like, I can't remember what we was gonna do next, but I know that we wanted to go to Longhorns for dinner. Oh, we were going to the movies next. That's what we wanted to do next. So next, we go to the movies. He bought the tickets online, whatever. Red flag number 2, y'all. Mind you, pay attention to this. Everything he was paying for, he was buying it online. Like he was paying for it before we got there on the internet, whatever. Go to the movies. Can't remember what we went to go see. Whatever. Go to the movies. Whatever. Everything was normal. After we leave the movies, we go back to my house because we wanted to go to Longhorn for dinner, but we weren't hungry yet. So we just chilling or whatever, watching a movie before it was time for us to go to Longhorns for dinner. So we go back to my house, chill, whatever, watch a movie. Then eventually it's time for us to go to Longhorns. So we go to Longhorns to eat dinner. Everything normal. Had a couple drinks. He like, get whatever you want. You know, I'm paying, whatever. Get whatever you want. So I'm like, okay, let me get a lemon drop. Let me get 2 lemon drops. Let me get some steak, a little bit of shrimp, all that stuff, you know, appetizers, all that. It's Longhorn. If you know, you know. Longhorn is good. Me and my friends, we stand Longhorn. We love Longhorn. So I'm like, let me get this, let me get that, whatever. Eat, dinner, cool, whatever. Here's where the problems come in, y'all. So the bill come. The waitress brings the bill over, put the bill on the table like any other time you go out to eat, any other date you go on. She put the bill on the table. This time, he like, oh, I don't have my card with me, so I have my card number though. Can I just give you my card number and you can go and charge my card or whatever? So at first she said, yeah. He give her the card numbers. She go try to pay for the food or whatever. She comes back to the table. I'm sorry, sir, but your card isn't working. Do you have the actual card? He like, no, can you try it again or whatever? It is working. So she goes back, tries it again. This time she come back with the manager. I'm sorry, sir, but your card is not working and we won't be able to pay for your bill or close out your bill tonight without the physical card. He like, okay, whatever. So they walk away, give him time to get his, things together. So he looking at me. He started looking worried at this time, looking all scared, looking around and whatnot. So I'm looking like, still sipping my little lemon drop or whatever, oblivious to what's going on. So he looking at me strange. I'm noticing, time going by. I'm looking like, well, is you gonna pay the bill so we can get up out of here? It's getting pretty late, like what you gonna do? So this man, he looks at me, y'all. He said he ain't had no money. I said, what you mean you don't got no money? You been paying for everything all day. You ain't got what? He said he ain't had no money, y'all. You don't got no money? Come again, say what? He said he ain't had no money. So I said, how you don't have no money? He said he been swiping this whole date. If you know what swiping is, that's what he was doing the whole date. That's why he didn't have the card all day. That's why he been giving out the number and paying for everything online. And he don't have no money. How you been swiping and you don't got no money? You don't got no real cash money? Y'all know what happened, y'all? I had to pay. Because we was gonna go to jail, y'all. We was gonna go to jail. We was in a nice, fancy neighborhood. I don't want to go to jail. I don't like jail. So I had to pay. Because what was we gonna do? Was we just gonna sit there and stare at each other, or was we gonna go in the back and start washing dishes? I paid for the date. Mind you, at this point, I'm a little bit tipsy because I've been drinking some free lemon drops. Well, they wasn't free because I paid for them. I thought they was free when I was throwing them back and sipping on them. But guess what? It wasn't free because it was my money that I had to pay for them. I had to pay. I was drunk, y'all. So after that, we leave. I got rid of him. I dropped him off. That man called me the next day trying to ask me out on the second date. Why would I go on a date with you and you didn't have no money? And I had to pay. And I don't mind paying. Don't get it confused. Big Des don't mind paying for her man on a date. This is our first date. And I understand you paid for everything in the beginning of the day. That's fine. But you offered. You said you wanted to take me out. You said you was paying for everything. You said you was covering everything. You ain't say I was going to spend my money. And then you embarrass me in this restaurant like that in front of these folks. You ain't got no money. I gotta pay. No. No. So, I tell this story to say, stay off of dating apps, y'all. If your dating life sucks like mine do, it's okay. It's all right. Just stay strong. One day the Lord gonna send you a man. Being on them dating apps, honey, it ain't it. Look what happened to me. Don't be me. I'm embarrassed. The second date after that was even worse, y'all. If y'all want me to tell that story, comment down below. If you enjoyed this story, then leave a comment and let me know and like the video. Otherwise, thank you so much if you made it to this point in the video for watching, and I will see y'all in my next one.